2 weeks ago they played in Ulster final. You could see they were a lot better pitched to us than we were. So that's our first game in 7. So now that under our belt, we'll be expecting better next week.
I mean, the boys have been questioning things, Paddy, but and you've touched on it there. It could have went either way, but it says a lot about the fact that he's united as a squad going forward. That you got that. I think it was something like 2-4 to 2 points in the last 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Like they're a tight group, and tight groups don't break, and they didn't break today. We just disappointed. The goal chances are crucial. Like, you know, we opened them up there for 3 to 4 goal chances. I think Brandon Rogers hit 2, Ethan Murphy hit 3 even. We got nothing out of them, you know. And then even the ones towards the end, I think Shane was across the middle. If Brandon had slipped it, Shane was standing in front of the goals. So shot selection, Tommy Rogers had a really good goal chance. And that game could have went down. We could have brought that game back and even won the game, but it isn't. There's no point looking back now.
Frustration aside, but was there enough green shoots there for you to be positive about moving ahead to the Galway match and the Dublin match?
Oh, definitely. No, definitely after today now we know where we are. Not having played a game in 7 weeks it takes a bit of time to get going again, but no, definitely we'll be we have the game under our belt now, but the key is we have a home game next week we have to win. This match in Galway now has become our biggest game of the season, and we'll be doing all we can to do that.
Was Kieran brought up just injured? Was he, Paddy?
He had a dead leg. Just a dead leg.
Paddy, is the mental side of things a factor there? Because obviously the results haven't gone your way this season mostly, and as you say, the players maybe looked as if they didn't have the belief, and then when you got the first goal, that really changed things, and suddenly they believed in themselves and they showed what they can do.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's definitely something that alright, and it's hard because they've trained hard and worked hard, but not winning games, it doesn't matter. Like, you need to be getting results to build that belief. And that's what I'm saying. They could have down tools there and started and said this is like the league match all over again, but they didn't. And they dug deep, and you have to give it to the players. I was immensely proud of their effort there in the second half.
Yeah, and as you said, like a huge game against Galway, who are one of the top teams in the country, but you're at home to them and you will be telling the players you're capable of winning this match.
And we have to win the game, and we have to play better than we did today. The bottom line is we played in patches today and we're good, but that's not doing against Galway. You know, they'll be coming fired up. They lost against Dublin. They've had their shock, they've had their blow now, so you'll expect a very fired up Galway team for the match. We played them this year in the league, it was a really tight match, but I'd imagine it's a game Galway will be relishing now.
You said there that the kickouts and so on, obviously you're sort of robbing Peter to pay Paul a wee bit with Big Anton up in attack. You'd probably like to have him out around the middle. It's just a balancing act there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and you know, you're trying to. Well, a lot of the time Anton was right running the kickouts. You know, he was in the mix there too. It wasn't as if he was told to step the field. He was part of it. He was to come out on them. It's a battle in there, really. A lot of it was break ball, actually. There wasn't an awful lot of clean catching, and sometimes this Armagh were snapper to the break. But in the second half, when we turned the game, it looked as if we were in the break ball too. So I will look back at it, but with a lot of regret as well.
Like some Marty and Lachlan Murray weren't involved in Lachlan. Are they long term? Do you envisage many more personnel back for next week? Or?
We should have, yeah. And we just couldn't risk anybody today. It wasn't ready, and another week will make a difference to the rehab. So all been well, be stronger next week.